Hi everyone, Luke here from Apple Online Academy. In many of the previous videos I mentioned Dock, but I thought that maybe you are not familiar with all the functionality what Dock offers. So I will show you all the basics now, and at the end of the video we will look at how to customize Dock. So the Dock is the strip of icons you will find at the bottom of your Mac screen. The Dock is divided into 3 sections, divided by these lines you see here. The leftmost section contains apps. It's the easiest way to launch an app on the Mac. To launch an app, just click on the icon. So here I've got the calendar app. Notice that when an app is running, it has a dot underneath it in the dock. So even though I have closed the window now with the red button, it is still running. There is a difference between closing and quitting apps on the Mac. You can find out more about it in this video. But now, let's go back to the dock, right-click the icon and select Quit. You can customize the dock and add inside it apps that you want. The easiest way to do that is to open a new Finder window with Command N shortcut and go to your Applications folder. Then from there, find the app that you want to add to the dock and simply drag it from Application folder into the dock. I will take these two editing apps, Pages and Microsoft Word. I use them both even though there are many ways how to open Word documents on the Mac without even have the Microsoft Office installed. Now I have the icons here in the dock. It doesn't matter where did I put it before, because I can easily rearrange the apps in the dock by clicking and dragging right and left and placing them where I want. To remove an app from the dock, drag it up, and when you get far enough you will see Remove appear. And you can drop it there and the app is gone. Now it's very important to understand the basic concept of the dock. All of these items, folders, icons, all you see in the dock are not actually there. They are just links, shortcuts to the actual items. So these apps I didn't move from the application folder and put them in the dock. I simply created a shortcut for launching the apps. So even removing an app from the dock does not uninstall it or delete it from the Mac. It simply removes the shortcut. Now we are getting to the second section of the dock. It's dedicated to the recently used apps, which are normally not in the dock. The second section contains apps that are currently running, or at least 3 icons of recently opened apps. So I can go and open few, like Calculator, Activity Monitor, and so on, and they will appear here. I can permanently add this icon to the dock by dragging it from the second section to the first one. So I will just drag it to the left and add it here. Now it will stay in the dock even if I close it. Another reason to have apps in the dock is not just to launch them, but to also drag files onto them. For example, take these 2 apps I have added, Pages and Word. They both handle documents. If I double click a document, it will actually launch Pages as a default app. But sometimes I want to open it in the other apps. I can use the dock to drag a document on one of these apps to open it in that app I dragged in. The third section in the dock on the right contains files and folders. You can add anything there, just like you added applications to the left one. For example, I want to have a quick access to my project folder, so I can take it and drag it to the right side of the dock. Note that you can't add files or folders to the left side, it needs to be here on the right. Now I have a folder in here, and once I click on it, it displays the items which are in that folder. Now I can simply click on one of these items here to open it. But you have lots of options here to customize it. If you control click on it, or 2-finger click on a trackpad, or right click on the mouse, you get all the options here. You can, for example, display the icon as a folder or like a stack of items which is there now. You can also choose how the content is shown. A fan will make it look like that. A grid will make it look like this. And list will change to this one, even giving you access to subfolders. I would use list only if there are many items. In this case, it's not very convenient. The last option might help. It's automatic, so it will choose one of these options based on how many files are in that folder. You can also sort the list different ways you want. But remember, just like with applications, these files and folders aren't actually in the dock. They are just shortcuts to access them. The files and folders exist in their current location on your hard drive, in your documents, or wherever they are. The left and right sides of the dock have special items in them. All the way on the left side, you will have the Finder for browsing your files. And on the opposite side, you have the bin icon to delete files. So you can click on it and reveal all the items that are currently in your trash. You can also use this icon to drag items in there. So if you want to delete something, you can drag it into the trash and drop it there. It is the equivalent of the Command plus Delete shortcut. One more thing you use the right side of the dock is when you minimize a window. So if you click the yellow button here, it will put that window in the dock along with your files and folders on the right. Then you can click on it to bring it out of the dock and return to its position on your desktop. Now I have a lot of options when it comes to how the dock is displayed. Go to System Preferences and then Dock and Menu Bar. You can get to these options faster if you right-click the separated line in the dock and select Dock Preferences. Here you can set the size for the dock. So you can make it smaller to make the icon smaller or larger to see it better. But you can't go above the size needed to fit all the icons. Magnification allows each icon to magnify as you move over it. You can even move the dock to the left side of the screen or the right side of the screen. Another option is when you minimize a window. Instead of minimizing to the right side here, I can minimize into the icon for the app. I have one window minimized here on the right. So I open it, I select this option, and next time when I minimize it, it will go under the app. You can also turn on automatically hide and show dock. So if I turn it on, you can see that the dock goes away. But if I move my cursor to the bottom of the screen, it appears again. So you don't lose any functionality, you just need to move your pointer down the screen. Sometimes it's good to hide it, because it gives me a little extra space and little less distraction on the screen. Now if you don't want the dots to appear under the apps that are running, you could turn that off. But I wouldn't do that, because it's actually useful to know what apps are still active on the background. The last option will allow you to get rid of this middle section that shows recent applications, or the applications you are currently running. These apps are not set to stay in the dock, so once I click on it they will move before the divider on the right. But if I quit these apps, you will see that they goes away completely. So, this was a quick look at the basics of how to use dock on your Mac. I hope you find this useful, and I will see you in the next video.